Okay, I am looking crusty and busted. I am here today to do a quick little how-to, which, forgive me, I am not used to doing how-to videos. That being said, let's just go ahead and get started. A couple weeks ago on my channel, you've probably seen a video where I had this really cool, intense, Instagrammable lighting effect. I just thought maybe I could share how I achieved that look so you can have aesthetic ass lighting in your Instagram photos too. It's pretty simple and easy and pretty much anyone can do it right at home. So let's get started. Okay, we are here with my lovely lamp and my other light right here, which is in the way. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna turn it off first. It's gonna get a little dim in here. So we have our binder dividers, we have our lamp, and all we are going to do is simply tape this onto your lamp. Simple as that. It looks a hot mess, but it's effective. Let's turn her on. Boom. You use the blue one instead of the red one, of course it will change the color of the light. And here's our blue light. So I just backed it up so you guys can really see that it is emitting a blue light. Professional photographers use fancy LEDs and really complicated shit that I don't freaking have, so I had to get a little innovative with the lighting, and you guys can do this. Obviously you saw how simple it was. It's literally just taping this onto a light. Anyone can do it. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money to get aesthetic looking pictures for Instagram. Well, now you have your fancy blue lighting. If you guys want to upgrade yourself, let me upgrade you. I will show you how you can upgrade this kind of ratchet fix into something that's still ratchet but a little, just a little bit more professional. This right here is my lighting fixture that I use for all of my YouTube videos. I have two of them. This is what I always use for my lighting. I will link it down below in the description. Punctured a hole in this here thingamajiggy. It's just a pair of scissors, and essentially what I will do is just shimmy it onto this umbrella. There we go. And now we're gonna just put it on back onto the light. Now you have this gentle red lighting effect. The effect is a little bit less harsh with these umbrella lights. It's a lot more gentle. Yeah, you can see it's a red. I am red. But maybe this isn't red enough for you and you want a more intense red color, so I'm going to show you guys how to manipulate your photos in order to get a more intense, vibrant red color and blue color out of your photographs for Instagram or whatever you so choose. So the app that I use to edit my photo that I put on Instagram for this particular picture is Lightroom, which is an app that you can get for free on your phone. It's essentially very similar to Photoshop. It's made by the same company that makes Photoshop, Adobe, so it's Adobe software. There is a desktop version and there's also an app for your phone. And open up Lightroom. And in Lightroom, you're going to go ahead and select whatever photo you want to begin editing on. I have some areas on my photograph that need to be cropped off. I'm just going to quickly crop that and essentially just crop this picture however you see fit. You can put it as a locked or free transformation when you're cropping, so you can just crop it however you want. If it's locked, it will crop it in a very particular aspect ratio. Well, let's say I like this now. So now we're going to go into light. Under light, this is the most important tab to get this effect that we want to get. For this particular photo, I made it a little bit darker. I made the exposure a little bit darker because I'm going for more of a nightclub, getting lit type of look. I'm gonna go into curves because that's really what I need to tell you guys about in order to get the effect that you want. So the thing is with curves, you can affect and manipulate a specific color variant. So you have red, green, and blue. So our lights were blue and red. So those are the main two curves that you're gonna want to manipulate. So we're gonna tap on the red curve. The line will turn to a red line. That's how you know that you're on the red curves. So The upper half affects your highlights. So this is the highlights, while the lower half affects your shadows. So if we want to take the red out of our shadows, we're going to take it down. If we want to add red to our highlights, we're gonna put it up. Play around with the curves a little bit. Once you get familiar with them, you can adjust them to your liking. I'm gonna go ahead and continue finessing this photo. I think I'm okay with where the red curves are at now. I may go back and adjust them, but for now I want to go to the green curves because blue light that we're using is coming off very green and not very blue. We want it to look blue. So we want to just take this green out. Do you see how big of a difference that makes? That blue turns from a greenish blue into a true blue. Background as well goes from a very salmony pink to a very hot pink. Our final curve color is going to be blue. Overall, this curve I am just swooping upwards. I'm adding more blue to everything because the blue was very gentle. It wasn't very in your face. When you manipulate the one that's in the very bottom corner, what it does is essentially add blue to your shadows if you pull it up. So if you don't want to add blue to your shadows, then keep it at the very corner. But I just want a little, just a little bit. And let's see. Before, after. Before, after. Do you see how drastic of a difference that is? Another important tab is color. So under color, you can change the temperature of your photo. So if I feel like it's way too red, I could make it more blue. Frankly, I feel like this photo is already very saturated, so I actually turned the vibrance down a little bit on my photo. Now we have our final before and after. So the most important takeaway for this entire thing is how to manipulate curves. I hope I was able to explain that in a way that made sense and correctly. I feel like it's really just a matter of familiarizing yourself with the app and just playing around with the colors and with the curves. This was my first tutorial, guys. Please forgive me if it was at all confusing in any way. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them down below. Yeah, I'm not really used to this type of thing, so sorry. I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!